It's Tuesday, January 20th, 3:04 p.m. Central Time. And it's been a busy week already, and I just wanted to go over some of the charts. I had this wanted to do a video Monday to Monday, but with everything that happened overnight, I wanted to show how this method can perform in volatile days like today and last night. Starting with the MES, we had opened up at 69.41. I didn't have any order in here, for two reasons. One, I really didn't expect this move, and second, I was worried about some major news heading in, and this will go down to below 67.77, and it's just to be a big loss for me. So I didn't put that in, but if I had followed the system and taken a long in here at 63, would have taken some heat down to 47, 46, but it moved up back to 01. So when it was down here, I uh, I had I had taken another position, which I'll show here next, because it's just a better setup. So I didn't want to take extra positions. I didn't take it in here, and I just left it alone. MNQ, again, think this is overnight, 2 o'clock in the morning. Didn't take it, but if it was taken, it would have been good back into this area of resistant, and it would have been good for from 189 to 300, no, 200 NQ points. MOM is the one. I didn't take this one either. That's not one I took. So again, this is overnight. Missed it. Continued and started to move up. In here, I was thinking of taking the YM or MYM instead of the MES and MNQ. But there was some talks about the Supreme Court making a ruling today, and if the ruling had been negative, meaning tariff are here to stay, would have dropped very heavily. I would have picked it up in here somewhere. But make a long story short, I did not pick it up in here. I'd planned on it, and it kind of ran away from me, and I left it alone. So I start looking at other markets, and the other one that really set up nicely was the no, actually I missed this one. The same thing. This is a 4 o'clock in the morning, 3, 4 o'clock. By the time I woke up, it's already moved up. So I didn't take it in here. I missed this trade as well. So there was 4 trades that I'd missed on the micros, but it went back to the midpoint. It usually, especially the first time it hits it, and this is the first touch, is what they call it for the week. It will come off it, and decided to go into this area in here where you had a lot of price consolidation. So I took it from I took a few contracts from 26.79 or here 76 down to 26.57 for a nice daily target. I don't really trade those. I watch them. This would have been a short overnight. Would have missed it anyway, but it would have been a short in here for the 10Y. The opposite, but the same with the ZN. Gold had given us a trade in here, but I don't really trade gold. 30-year would have been a long in here, and I don't trade the 30-year as well. And it would have been an additional long in here that would have taken a lot of heat and would have been back here at a small loss, or it would have been still a loss. Now, if I've taken this long, if I was trading the 30-year bond, I would have taken this long and added to it, and this would have been my stop. So I would have been stopped out for a good loss. But luckily, I don't trade this. The tick on them are very expensive. Oil didn't really quite get to anything, so I left that alone. I did take a lot of Forex positions, and I'll go over them quickly. And anyone you see a note in here is basically a trade that I took. So if you look at the trade, that was a pending long. I had put it when I woke up, and it was picked up. It was picked up in here. Yeah, it was picked up in here. So I'm long. I put a pending long in here, left it alone, as it moved away from me, came back, picked it up. Now I'm long AUD CHF. I took a short on the Australian dollar in here, and it's taking a small loss. Short on the British pound in here, and it's a small gain. AUD JPY had missed this again. This is overnight, and I picked it up in here, and it has a small loss right now. AUD and NZD, Australian New Zealand, picked it up in here way after by the time I got up and got going, and it's a small gain. I took now this one was missed. It was overnight. I removed the pending order in here. I had a pending order, but I removed it because I took too many positions, and I was using up most of my margins, so I don't have a position in here. But this would be a good short I can mark for future reference in here. This was overnight, missed it, picked it up in here as I got up in the morning, 5:36, and it's a small gain. This I had taken a short, added to it in here by the time I got up in the morning, and I'm still holding two positions. This one was missed, nothing happened. Well, that was overnight anyway. No, this wasn't overnight. This was a 7. I just put the position in, and between the spread, it just was not picked up. I don't think I have that position. Euro, I took a short at 17.41, and it's sitting a small gain. This one was missed overnight. Took a short, started to go my way, then bounced back up again as the market started dropping. EuroCAD, took a short in here, and I'm sitting in a small gain. This is the same thing with the margin. I took a short in here. I got up in the morning, I wanted to add to it, but at that time, again, I've used up a lot of my margins, and I didn't take it, and I'm glad I didn't, because it would have been a stop, or would be a stop here soon. So I didn't take this position. I didn't have enough margins. Nothing here. Nothing. I took a long, started to go my way, then now I'm sitting in a small loss. Short was picked up in here. Then add to it, now it's sitting at a small loss. This again didn't have any margins, so I didn't take any of those in here. This I have short, didn't quite add to it because of the margin issues again, so I'm just sitting at a loss. If I close any of the other positions in here, I may just add to my New Zealand position. No margins, this would have been a long, that would have taken some heat, a lot of heat. Would have added to it in here if I had some margins left, but I don't have any. And the same thing with the Canadian, the square here, there's no margins. So I'm like I said, I'm sitting on a bunch of positions. I will see how they clear by tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and do another video, maybe Monday morning, maybe later on in the week if we continue to move, and I'll put a screenshot of that trade as well.